seen it. I wasn't sitting there with my popcorn or anything, but no, the biggest thing, it doesn't really matter at this point. You have to continue to take care of your business, and that's what we push to these guys every week. Having success, the beauty about that is it makes every game bigger. The next game is bigger every week when you keep winning. So you just got to handle your business, and at the end, you'll see where everything plays out. I mean, the biggest thing is we can't change that. We can't. We don't have a voice in that room necessarily that you can say, oh, look what we've done. Look at that. I mean, they're gonna hash that all out. So as a team, you win. Go undefeated and then let them fight about it. Whatever it is. So you just got to handle your business week in and week out. The one thing you see, college football is crazy. Things happen every week. Somebody's getting beat, and you just got to focus your guys so you're not one of those teams. A lot more comfortable this week than he was last week, and obviously we had to hold him out. But this week, hopefully he'll be back, and whether it's in a starting capacity or sharing reps, yet to be determined this week. But I'm pleased with where he's at. I know he feels a lot better than he did last week at this time. Obviously, we want to get him back in a big way, just like we expected this season, where you really got another starter back. And last week we wanted to try to get him a few reps, but honestly, it was just as much about the week of prep. Go through an entire week of prep, go through game day, just to get your body back going that way. And if we can steal some reps and get you in, we can, and you're able to do that. And really the focus was more on this week. I think you want guys to earn confidence off of it, understanding that up to this point, you've handled your business. You've done everything you're supposed to do every week, which is get a win, which is all that really matters. And outside of that, it's the mindset to go with it. They're just continuing to push and continuing to get better, and not resting on what you've done. That's when teams get in trouble. Which is hard when everybody wants to tell you how good you are, and everybody wants to tell you how you don't play anybody. But you have to push through that and understand that you got to get better. And every game's bigger than the next one. It doesn't matter what the competition is, who you play. You got to go out there and you get one opportunity on Saturday to get it done, and you just got to continue to find ways to win. They go as fast as anyone we've played all year, and they're efficient. The number of plays is very high because they know how to move the sticks. So obviously you want to limit those possessions. You want to try to create some 3 and outs and get them to press a little bit, but it's hard to make them do that. So our kids will be prepared for that tempo, and sometimes you got to be a little bit cleaner and tighter with your communication. But the biggest thing is making plays, and the best way is if you're getting incompletions and getting off the field. That helps slow a team down. When they're efficient and just racking up, even if it's 3, 4, 5, 6 yards a play, it's hard to get off your heels at times. So preparing for a lot of different things, but our guys will be ready for the tempo. I think it's harder just because there's a lot of talk, and that affects people in a lot of different ways. Some people are able to push through that, and some people start to believe the hype a little bit. So you said you can talk it all you want, but the kids have to buy in, and that's having a veteran group and having guys that have been in big games helps, but it still kind of goes along with those personalities. You got to get guys to push through and realize, and not that you're trying to beat a guy down and tell him he's worse than he is, but you have to continue to get better. You have to continue to grow. It's easy to learn lessons when you lose because it hurts, but you have to be able to learn the same lessons when you're winning in order to avoid the next one. He's a big physical guy that knows how to attack the football. So, if you're not in great position against him, he definitely has an advantage. So you just talk to situations. You try to help out. If you got to, at times, I think you got to try to take him out of the game. You're not going to be able to do it every single snap, but at times you have to try to limit touches on some of these guys and make them go to their second option. But he's a great player, and he's definitely a game changer for them. That doesn't matter what coverage you're in, they're going to find ways to get him the football a number of times throughout the game. There's a ton of pride in where you came from, in whether it's your high school, your state, where you played in college. There's always a huge fraternity of Badgers. One, there's a lot. There's a number of players in the NFL right now, and when I played, and that's awesome. It's a testament to where your program is. But everyone kind of sticks together. You know where you came from and what you're all about. And there's nothing better than that in my mind. Playing NFL Sundays and you're watching guys and your friends and your former teammates and college. alumni. And the second thing to that, I guess, is the recruiting aspect of it. Obviously, it helps. That's the dream of a lot of guys. So when you have current players that are doing that, it's easy to say, like, it's not a stretch. You come to Wisconsin and you're part of this program and you develop, you're going to have that opportunity. We might not push it as hard as some places do, but the proof is there. We have a number of guys playing at a very high level right now.